And that's our two membership websites, which is Let's Go Help 2, and on Facebook. We still have a closed Facebook group that's still very popular, because what I like about the Facebook group is that you can ask a question there and you don't get the answer until we answer it. See, on Let's Go Help 2, it's a little difficult to find the questions when they're like all over the place. We have a question corner on Let's Go Help 2, and that should help, but it doesn't seem to sometimes, and we get lost. And that's why my biggest fear is that we're losing your questions, because we can't help you unless we know what your question is. And if you tell us your questions, really, we'll save you a lot of time or whatever, and you don't have to go through all the stuff we have in there, because it's hard to remember what is available, not available, or you know, what really relates to you, because you know it's big. And it's not big as Google, because Google is everything. And Google is people that want to get money from you. Remember, every website we give you is going to be a source that will give you money and help, not want to get money and help from you. So that's the main thing about what we do. And that's what I'm proud of. We're able to do that for a price that is, you know, so cheap. Everybody said I'll never make money, but I do. We do make money, and we give it back to people. We're giving them $75,000 a month now. Now we may cut that back a little bit next month because of some problems we have with the credit card company and keeping track of membership, and we had to transfer to another big set of robots that say they understand the old set of robots, but of course they don't. So the robots aren't talking to each other very well, and we got to suffer through till we work out all this stuff. So bear with us. If we screw up your membership or whatever, just tell us. We'll give you the money back. We're not worried about that, and that's what's important. I just want everybody to feel that I'm not here trying to take your money. I'm trying. What I do is very selfish, because it feels so good when I help somebody, and maybe it's because I'm an old man or whatever. But the people that work with me feel the same way, and now we have members that are helping each other too, and they feel the same way. That the joy in life is helping somebody, and we all have problems, and we all need help. And so if we have an expertise to help you with a financial problem, that's what we want to do. And that's the only thing I want to do for the rest of my life. So I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life and helping as many people as I can, because see, it's certainly not me. Sure, I need to keep paying my rent and stuff like that, and not be a burden on society. And but after that, you know, that's why if we make money after that, it goes back to members, because they're the real backbone of what we're doing. It's all about the members, and we want to help members, and that's the important thing about this is helping members and give them the sources. And it's more than just the sources. Sources are important, because otherwise you're going to go to Google and find people that are going to take your money and not give you money. See, so all the sources we do are people that give you money, not take your money. Okay, I have a list here. I'm going to put it in the chat now. A list of items I want to. Oh, by the way, our next grant here. Okay, here's the next grant here. I mean, here the members. I'm going to talk about these items, and if somebody could put up the. And remember, on Let's Go Help, what you want to do is put in, on Let's Go Help 2, you put in 500 on the search bar, and you'll get to our page that has every state, has 500 mini grants for every state. Okay, and so you want to get that report for your state, and you could download all the states, you could share it with people, give them money, give the information away. I don't care, as long as we're still paying our way, and that's it. We may have to get a little tighter later, but you never know. But until then, I want everybody and you to help other people too, and you to help your family members, your friends, people on the street. I mean, share this information. Give them a phone number. Give them a website that they can get this help from, because we all need it. I mean, and the rich people. See, what bothers me is the rich people use this. Man, they use the hell. This is how I learned. I was charging people tens of thousands of dollars to get this stuff, and they didn't even need it. Is there any way to get help for these young ladies. I have thought no fault of their own, been using minimum wage, find another salary to help, but no way to get money left on my paycheck. Well, I'm not sure what ladies you're talking about, but to get any kind of help for anybody, you could also, a good place to start is a place called findhelp.org. Okay, so you go to findhelp.org and you, let's see, that's okay. Findhelp.org and see if it's maybe financial assistance, those lovely ladies that you want to help. Well, you look at that under financial assistance in your zip code, and you'll find 10, 20 organizations, 50, 100. Actually, there's 120 or something like that where I live. And you call them. See, it's all about calling. It's not going on the internet and stuff like that. No, it's calling, because all this help is really from local nonprofit organizations that are there to help you, and people in your community. And the amount of help you get and how good they are is going to vary. You never know. That's why you just don't rely on one person. You don't rely on one source, because if there's 200, you want to call at least a dozen and to find out. And when you call these people, what you do is say, hey, I need help. Don't say you need money. You say, I need help. Because if they don't have money or something that is really important for you now, they also will know of other places that may be. And that's what you want to know. Is the other sources that they know about, because they solve problems like this every day. So you have to use that expertise they've been building up for years and years, helping hundreds of people every day with problems like yours. And so this is the first time you're doing it. I've been communicating with someone through Let's Go for a grant help. They check, but I'm paying. No, that's a scam, Shelby. Anybody who's that's a problem. Scammers are very good at this. Anybody who charges you more than $20, that's not me. It's a scammer trying to get you. So report them. Go in the. This is on Let's Go Help Too. Go in the. Question corner. That's it. I'm an old fart. I keep forgetting stuff. That was the charge that Shelby gave. Yeah, you never pay for that, Shelby. I'm so sorry this happens. I don't know how to stop it. We can't get, particularly on Facebook, you can't even talk to a human there. It's easier here. The question corner, yeah. And that's much easier. And Patricia, or anybody who's gotten money, please let us know if you want to volunteer and help other people, because we want to have as many people as possible that show up their lives, so when they come on this service, they could talk to you or somebody else about how you did it. How did you get that money? Because that's more helpful, I think, than me. That's awesome. Let's Go was removed from the right side of my brain. I'm attempting PT. Oh my goodness, on my left side. And the bed and bed. Okay, now mixed blessings. What you want to do too, there's a lot of help for people recovering from health problems. Okay, and all that is a good place. No sound, really. On Let's Go Help Too. Does anybody? I don't. Nobody else is saying that petition. No audio, really? Why is that? Never? Did you? Anybody? Everybody else says no. Hi, Matthew. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You still think that is crazy, man? Crazy, crazy, crazy. What is it? Let me see. Why is that? FaceTime, mirror video, audio. Let me see. Default speaker, microphone. Speak. 1, 2. Well, that's you still don't hear me? You're quit. Sound is back. Oh, okay, great. Whew, I spent all those wonderful words. Nobody heard me. Well, to recap what that for members. Remember the list of programs I want to cover today. I just put up the listing of it. Yasmi, how are you, Patricia? I see you around a lot. Do you want to help other people? Have you gotten a grant anywhere to give other people your advice on how you got it and things like that? That's what we want. It's really members helping members. And by the way, I was talking about how we give out $75,000 a month. We may cut that back a little bit. We'll still have 4 grants every month, and we do that every month because our credit card processor pulled the rug out from underneath us, and we have to take all this stuff. We have thousands and thousands of members that are all on different schedules for payment processing, and we have to go from one set of robots to another set of robots, and they say, oh, they'll be fine, don't worry. Yeah, shit, it's been 6 months. 6 weeks, and it's still all screwed up. So we may be billing you when we shouldn't, or we may not even be billing you because we're so screwed up. So let us know, particularly on that. I'd love to have the money. And if we do bill you by accident or something, just let us know. We'll give you back the money. Don't worry about it. Doing sober living, looking for grants to help me recovering from some houses. I'm in Ohio. Lots of help for that. If you're looking back to get on your feet and things like that, you definitely want to go to something called careeronestop.org. You go to careeronestop.org, call them, make an appointment. Hey, I need to start getting income and putting my life back together. They have so much free money to train you to get a decent job. It doesn't matter if you have a degree or not. The good jobs now don't require a degree, they require skills, and that's important. Okay, back on us being so screwed up. Hello from New Mexico. I lost volume again. Oh, really? No sound again? Oh my God. What's going on? I haven't gotten a grant yet. Still working on it. Thank you, Patricia. Sound dropped again. What is? Wow. I wonder if that's Matthew. Your mic cuts out. Wow. Well, it is the. Okay. Let me. Here's the settings on the audio. Built-in input level 10. MacBook. Yes, your plugs. Well, I have no plugs in. It says I go on this, and it says it's on the thing. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to turn off and go back on Let's Go Help too, okay? So people on YouTube and on Facebook, hold on, I'll be right back with a brand new show, okay? Let's see if they're getting, maybe check your personal stuff. Yeah, I checked on it, sounds like, the website I'm on. Okay, you guys hearing me? Let me know if you, on Let's Go Help too. You hear me? Now we hear you. Now we hear you. Yeah, yeah, who knows what the hell I did. I'm an old fart and screw up a lot. That's just life in the 80s. And that, I don't mean 1980. I mean my 80s. That's what that is. So let me know. Okay, and actually, can you get the list that I had in the other place? Maybe I could put it here again. Here, I want to cover these because it's really good stuff. And by the way, don't forget, our next grant that is a deadline is the 15th of May, and that's the car repair grant deadline. I should be the audio engineer for May. I certainly need it. Audio is so important. Video, lighting is too. And that's it. I got 4 or 5 lights here because there's never too much lights to my mind. Well, let me go over some of these things that, these are new grants for May 8th, okay? Okay, now I just read the White House is bragging about they just gave money to local organizations to give rent grants for 13,000 people to get rent grants. This is a new program from HUD that's going to go to local counties. So what you want to do, you want to find your local community development office. Is it a place? Now that's not the only place to check, but this is where the new program comes from. And that's from a HUD program called HOME, HOME. So the Home program is giving billions and billions to local community development offices. So in your county government, and you could call 211 and ask about your county community development office is a good way to say it, and see what programs they have. Now, if they don't have this program, or if they have one and for some reason you don't have any rent grant money, don't stop there. You never can stop by just checking one place, man. That's like looking for a job. You don't go to one office and say, hey, you hiring? They say no. To give out here and no one on. Well, it doesn't have anything. You have to find the people that do, Daniel. There must be maybe other ways. Now, the best way I think to do when the people say no is to go to findhelp.org. You go to findhelp.org, okay? And this becomes now with you in a personal problem with you, not a problem with you, but what you have to use is you and your personality now to find somebody that will help you, okay? You can't just go click, click, click and fill out a form, okay? The easy ones are that way, but now that gets a little harder, then it's, it separates the, the boys from the men, or well, I don't know. If you read how badly you need it, and that means calling. Okay, so you go to findhelp.org, and then you go to rent, you put in your zip code, then go to rent, and you put your rent, the zip code in. Daniel, what's your zip code? Let me see if I can get it. Daniel, what's your zip code? Because findhelp.org, anything listed Central Florida, and they don't ever have any more. Okay, I've used some. Okay, now here, I want to make sure, okay, 3232117. No, well, that's good for you if you do it, but let me just make sure. Findhelp.org, put in your zip code, 32117. Okay. See, because if you're talking to me or anybody else about rent grants there, I don't really know. You have to talk to people in your area who are familiar with them. Okay. I find 66 organizations, that help people with rent. Okay. Let me get that over to you here. I followed everything. Oh, thank you, Dan. Okay, here it is. Okay, so there's, what did I say? 66 organizations, something like that. Okay, so what it means then I would do is start calling every one of those and try to talk to individuals. Don't ask them about their programs. Just say, hey, I'm looking for help with rent, okay? That's all you say. Is there somebody I can talk to? Like, I don't know what to do. You have to give them the problem, so they work on the problem. Not a problem that the answer is yes or no. Because see, the problem is, I'm the guy, my wife is trying to divorce and take everything. I see, I have $6 in my name and I can't work because of COVID vaccine has given me extreme vertigo, right? Well, there may be something you could do, Daniel, at home, and more flexible in working and things like that. Okay, let me finish the rent thing too. Yeah, I can't sue the government. No, I mean, I took one of the vaccines and poof, that knocked me out for a week. I've never been so sick in my life. And I can understand the anti-vaxxer people a lot better. Man, it's going to kill you to get okay. So anyway, so you go through there and you call each one individually and say, hey, I'm stuck with rent. Do you have any ideas? You don't say if you have any money, you have any idea. Can I talk to somebody over there that may know about something, And that's why I just need help with ideas, not help with the money, because that's a good yes or no answer. No, we don't have any. But you're looking for people that are in this business of helping people who have trouble paying rent and to see how to expand your mind about other ideas. So you sit down. It doesn't sound like, if you can, and just spend a couple days on the phone, just doing that. It's better than doing nothing. And this gives you an opportunity to find things that you didn't even know to ask for, because people want to help you, but you have to set the stage for that to be working for you. And that's it. It's being nice, it's being kind, and asking for help. And they get paid to help people like you. Okay, so they're going to know more about programs like this than anybody else. The other thing you want to do, Daniel, is go to career. Okay, so you want to go to Career One Stop. Did I say that right? Career. Oh no, I did it wrong. CareerOneStop.org. Okay, you want to go there and make an appointment with them. Say, hey, I can't work, I have vertigo, but I want to create some money. And so, what you're interested in, is there any way I could get training to do something that I can with my limitation? Because they help people with disabilities create income, and that's what their job is. So their job is really to do that, and that what you have to do is make sure you find somebody that relates to you, and that's why it may take you half a dozen phone calls to find somebody that can really help you. And because we're all busy people or whatever. I'm from a small town called Gallup. There's not very much here. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're in a state. What state are you in? See, most programs are from the state. And that's understandable. They're small, but call the Career One Stop and make an appointment to see what possibilities there are. Because or go to the gig economy. Go get a copy of our what do you call it? The Let's Go Grant Report. Okay, you download that. Anybody around, Michelle, can you put the Let's Go Grant Report? I'm afraid I'm going to lose everybody if I mess with this. How did things go, Michelle, yesterday? I see you were on. That's awfully nice. See, Michelle is a member that helps other people, other members, and that's a loving gesture, and that's what I'm trying to do here, is that everybody can, because I know it makes me feel so good when I do it, and then I see the people that do it, then they feel that way too, and it comes back to you no matter what, and it makes you feel good, and that's the best thing about this. Thank you, Matthew, for trying to help so many. First learned about like 10 years ago. Bought the book and looking for recently. I'm glad I found you helping. Yeah, see, the book you can't see here. It can help you. I threw you a book before with 1,000 pages, and oh shit, what do I do now? Now, all you have to do is go to the question corner and tell us your question, so you don't have to read the book. We show you the website. See, it's only $20. It's cheaper than the book. The book was twice that. Try Florida housing in your county. Yes, try everything. The thing, I've done Career One Stop and even went to the office, and they told me to keep searching. I would, but with my medical issues, including neopathy of my feet, I get your emails and your grant announcements, but I can't find $20 a month to sign up for your giveaways and others. Well, I don't know how you're here, Daniel. This is supposed to be for members, but shh, I won't tell anybody. And well, I mean, it is. You can't blame them. I mean, that's a waste of energy. And you have to learn how to use what's out there, not complain about it. If you want to complain about it, then you have to be in politics, because that's the only way you're going to change it. And to me, what you do is you use it. And it's not the government. See, most of the real good stuff is in nonprofit organizations locally. No, I'm a dummy too. Yeah, we all are. Because life changes so quickly, nobody knows what the fuck is going on out there. So you and I are not anomalies. This is life in the year, whatever the hell it is now. And it's just a numbers game. Did Plug Play grants for us? Yes. Program is grants for everybody. Every income. There's Tammy. Hiya, Tammy. Lovely Tammy. See, Tammy is another one. Like Michelle and Tammy are just loving people that are there. And I mean, it's not magic. We can't guarantee anyone. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. Daniel, is in Tammy, can you put the Let's Go Meta Grant report in there? Because Daniel, I know you're not a member, but I won't tell anybody, okay? And if you're getting more now for nothing, then so don't spoil the apple cart. We'll probably screw up your membership anyway. And what to do is look at item number. Getting a job. I forget what that is. 6, 7, 8, around there. Okay, and I was a member. I had to stop. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Well, look at the number 9. Tammy has it there, and in there is how to get a gig economy job. And it's doing stupid stuff on the internet and making money. And because you have no boss or anything, you'll be able to create some income by just taking a couple hours, a couple minutes, or whatever, and getting earning money that way. You have to go up a learning curve on how to do it, but okay. I mean, you've gone up a learning curve a lot already. You've been to the one-stop center. That's good. And they said, just keep trying. Well, did you talk about training? Also, look and find help under disabilities, okay? Because if you look under disabilities, let's see. Okay, I think I'm still in Florida. Yeah, Dayton Beach. Okay, there's 158 organizations that provide free job training skills. Okay, now here's 158. So that's why you're saying they don't do anything. Well, maybe not for you because you didn't at the wrong place. I mean, they all have separate requirements or whatever. But here's another thing from Find Help, which 158 organizations that will help you get a job for free, okay? I mean, if I could keep the spouse throwing me out on the street, I would be happy to do okay, yeah, see, that way, at least, on the gig stuff, yeah, you can create some income doing that. It'd certainly be more than the $6. So you have nowhere to go but up, right? And that's important. Let me cover some of these other things too that I just put in. I've been a career source here in Dayton, and I've not received. I do not. Okay, there's transportation for job stuff and things like that too. If you go to Find Help and put in transportation, you'll see how their transportation to help people get to and fro jobs and stuff like that. Okay, let me go back down here. We talked about the rent grants, okay? And about there's 13,000, how to find them, and then if they don't have it, then you go to Find Help and you put in rent in your zip code. Okay, here's 42,000 for home repair grant when the insurance doesn't cover it. Okay, this is a FEMA program, and it's really for people with disabilities, that even if you have no insurance to cover your problems, they have an extra $42,000 of grant money they give. So that's number 2 in the listing that I have. And that's FEMA, FEMA.gov, G-O-V. Here's another one. Grants and technical assistance and training for those with low income and veterans who want to start a farm or a ranch. Grants and technical training for those with low income or veterans that want to start a farm or a ranch. The government is trying to do so much to get people growing food. We need more food. So people don't have money, then they're giving them money and help to be in the business of growing food. And that's a great opportunity. I think that's going to be more and more in our country. So that's USDA.gov. And that's rural development. But if you put USDA.gov and you put farm or ranch, start a farm or ranch, okay? And you'll run into that. Okay, free training for healthcare or construction trades. See, we need so many people in the healthcare field and in the construction field. And what they're doing now, if training for free, because particularly if you're on a government program, and costing the government money because you don't have a good job, well, see, they know that they could train you for a lot cheaper than the money they're giving you because you don't have a job, okay? So that's why the free training is there, because they found out that over the course of like 20, 30 years, the government is going to save $600,000 if they train you for a good job. You hear that? So that's why it pays them to give you 20 grand or whatever it is to go train for a better job. Otherwise, you're going to go and use government programs, and you're going to cost the government $600,000. And you'll be better off and feel better, right, if you're earning money than not. Nobody is on Facebook. Wow. Okay, we've moved everybody over pretty successfly then. I'm also broadcasting on Facebook right now too. Nobody's there, it's crickets. So that's nice to know, because Let's Go Help 2 is much friendlier and it's less scammier. There's too many ways that the people could get into, scammers could sneak into Let's Go Help on Facebook. Facebook is usually dead at this time of day. Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, the video will be there. Okay, so veterans in Iran, construction or healthcare, huge growth. You don't need a degree for any of these things, too. There's Static and Mike. Is that still there, Michelle? Mike Static? No, okay. I think I had the paper on it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's it. Okay, yeah, I have two laptops on. Maybe that's why. You're bumping the mic. Okay, free training, healthcare, we got that. Okay. Here's another thing, what they're doing. There's what's called apprenticeship programs. These are great. If you could get an apprenticeship program, they don't require a degree at all, and you train for maybe 6 weeks, 6 months, or 2 or 3 years, and they're for jobs like $80,000, $90,000 or $100,000 a year jobs. And they pay you while you're training. You can make 30, 40 grand while you're training, to get the $100 grand jobs. And so what they're doing now is saying, okay, if you're getting grants from the government, in TANF, TANF, that which could be like $1,000 a month. You could keep getting that government subsidy of $1,000 a month while you're going to an apprenticeship program, making another $30,000 a year. And that's true. Now, this is a proposal that's in Congress now, but I think they're going to be doing more of that. Tell me to get. Should I? Megan, please. I try. Your friend Joey from yeah, that's all on Let's Go Help 2, Joey. And you'll see we have a listing. So you could go to Let's Go Help 2 and see when the members that give free help, when there's a schedule there, when they're on. Like tonight, I think. Who's on tonight? So who's on first tonight? They're all throughout the day, and we do an hour or two at least every day. Oh, Sabrina's on tonight. Okay. That's cool. Okay, where are we? Okay, so you can keep your current benefits so you don't lose that income you're getting now, while you're getting another $30,000 to train to get a $100,000 job eventually. Maybe after the $30,000 you get up to 50 or 60, and then eventually up to 100. So it's a nice career path, and that's called apprenticeship programs. You want to know about those, okay? And that's the important part. Okay, now here's what interesting I see. Some states are doing, this is in Maryland, they have free legal centers at the court. Free help centers for legal help in the court. So if you have a problem, that you have to solve with the court, you don't have to hire a lawyer. They train you and with anything. Here are the issues they cover, mostly family courts. So they teach you about court forms. They teach individuals how to file court documents and prepare for court or mediation. And it's all, last year the American Help Centers, they had 200,000 people they helped that way. for all kinds of issues too. I mean, whether it's divorce or landlord-tenant problems or getting money back from somebody, all these kinds of things that you feel somebody took advantage of you. You don't have to feel that way. Also, what's going on now too is there's a lot of people trying to get you to sign up for Obamacare. Okay, and this is strange and it should not happen, but it will, because these are scammers. And you get the real, you get somebody, you get the real health insurance. They're trying to get you off whatever insurance you have now to another insurance on Obamacare because they're making a commission, okay? So they're contacting you saying they're Obamacare, and they're really just, people are trying to scam you and take advantage of it. Anybody selling you health insurance on the internet or on the by phone or by text or chatting somewhere, no, stay away. I mean, the real government programs, that's Obamacare.gov, and when you get there, you want to find a navigator. You don't want to talk to the people that are selling and make commissions, okay? Because they're not going to tell you what's best for you. They're going to tell you what's best for them. So you want to stay away from the commission people. So the way you do that is get free help by what's called the healthcare navigators. The key word is navigator. And you're looking for nonprofit organizations that are navigators. Maybe there's some, for-profit organizations, but that means they got to get money from you. So you don't want to do that. You want to go to the nonprofit organizations because they don't have to get money from you to survive, okay? So that's what you want to do. Oh, here's another interesting thing. Down in Georgia, they now have, you could sign up for government benefits at, what do they have? How many? Something like 600 kiosks where you could apply right, and they're in the libraries. So right in the library, so that means you have somebody to talk to too. So that's cool. And it's important to have somebody, because you don't know what the hell these jargon means and stuff like that, and that's important to do. So there are kiosks in the library. So that's another thing. Talk to your librarian. They're going to know about government programs too, and they don't have anything to sell you. See, if you go to Google and ask, you're going to run into people who want to make money from you because you want to know something. Then they have a way to make money from it. Some of these they talk about. The posts that are shown, like Facebook for this 64 or something, they talk about, can you clear up? Oh, yeah, I did a video on that just yesterday, Daniel. Forget it. I mean, if that's something to do with Medicare, and they don't even tell you where the program is in Medicare. It's one of those. They want you to buy health insurance from them. No, you don't. And that's why, for that, again, you go to healthcare.gov and look for a navigator, a nonprofit navigator. And actually, if it's Medicare, here's the other thing, ship help. Here's a free source for Medicare free help. You contact shiphelp.org, okay? And they're people who are experts in Medicare, but they don't sell anything. Help you decide what's best for you, okay? And that's shiphelp.org, okay? And that's it. And the other way is to talk to a navigator, a nonprofit navigator that is on healthcare.gov. So healthcare.gov, and look for a nonprofit navigator. The other place is NeedyMed, N-E-E, needymeds.org, okay? And go to needymeds.org. And there, a whole bunch of programs for, it'll tell you all the programs in your state, for any kind of health care. It tells you how to get free prescription drugs. It even has people fill you out the applications for free. And also, if you're recovering from something, they have a great database of tens of thousands of nonprofit organizations that give people money to help living expenses while you're recuperating. I mean, to me, it's great stuff, but I'm biased, so don't trust me. I'm selling something. So you can't trust somebody who has something to sell you. Okay, here's a, okay, just think. The deadline is May 17th for the last time to apply for your 2020 stimulus check. There's $1 billion worth of 1,000 stimulus checks, $1,000 stimulus checks that people haven't applied for, because maybe they didn't have to pay taxes or whatever, but they have $1 billion. I mean, that's a lot. There's hundreds of thousands of people who didn't get a check. So, and here you want to go irs.gov and put a missing stimulus check, and they'll tell you how to get it. Now, the thing is, this is for this check that was sent out in 2020, and you have only like 10 days or something left to fill it. The deadline to apply for that money is May 17th. Okay, so that's clearing up fast. That's $1 billion of unclaimed money that is sitting there for people to take advantage of. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, and I have links to all these things I'm talking about that I put in the beginning. But also, then go to your elected official, your federal elected officials, your 2 senators' office and your representative's office, and ask them for help to get that, to see if you're on that. But the IRS has it all set up for you to see it too. Unable to start live. Oh, okay. Well, nobody was there anyway. Okay, so commoncause.org. Okay, it's in the link above too. That you contact, you put in your zip code and find your elected official, and they'll help you find that check. Okay, and for members, we have there's about I guess 50 pages of unclaimed money that the government has that we have a report. That's free to members. I see I'm losing my voice already. I better, and I'm wearing down. Okay, this is what happens at 81. Now I have to go exercise and be even more, use me even more, because you use it or lose it. I think if you're not doing something, you're going to lose something. Do you know any dental grants? Yes, lots. If you're a member, we have a great report on how to get dental care. If you're not, then go to needymeds.org and put in dental clinics, free and low-cost dental care. But you have to call, because you call the clinics and say, hey, I can't, can you help me? I need dentures. And they say yes or no or maybe, but they're the people that tell you who else to go to. That's what you have to do. You have to call people who can't help you, but they're in the business, but they may know of people who can help you. It's better than asking me, because I don't live where you live and I have no idea what the hell's locally, but I know the kinds of people who will know. And that's what you have to do, follow up. You just got a dental grant from you. Thank you. Wow. Well, that's awfully nice. Thank you. We are in the works of getting invisible for a grant. We are in the works of getting insulin for the grant. Oh, not sure what that means. You sound like Biden. Well, I guess all us 80-year-old guys are sound the same. I got dental grant and it's for real. Oh, that's so nice. Well, if you're a member, leave us a note, so other members can see that. And if you're a member, then help other members, and we'll give you some video time so you can really help people, and people can talk to you. Hey, how'd you do that? How can I call in Los Angeles? Who do I call in Los Angeles? Well, if you're a member, you download the 500 mini grant reports for your state. If you're not a member, then go to findhelp.org and start there. And then also, if it's for dental or mental or medical, you want to go to needymeds.org. Okay, guys, I better go so I can finish out the day. Patricia, thank you so much. Michelle, Tammy, everybody else, thank you.